Stop before you close this video. Answer one question honestly. Have you ever opened your mouth to speak English and nothing came out, just silence, and your heart beating fast, and a voice inside your head whispering, "You are never going to be good at this, just quit"?
I know that voice. I have heard it from thousands of learners. And I need to tell you something right now before we go any further. That voice is lying to you.
Tonight, we are telling you the true story of a woman who heard that same voice on the worst night of her life. She was ready to quit English forever. What happened the next morning changed everything.
If you finish this episode, you will never think about giving up the same way again. I promise you that.
Don't skip, don't scroll, this one is for you.
Hey, welcome back to Slow English Learn. I'm Mary.
And I'm John. And Mary, honestly, before we even start, I have to say, I've read this story 3 times preparing for today, and it still gets me.
Laughs, I know, it gets me too, and I've told it 50 times.
50 times? Wow. Okay, so listeners, today's topic is simple, but it is heavy. It is about the moment right before people give up on English. That exact moment.
Because here's the truth, almost nobody quits English on a good day. People quit on their worst day, the tired day, the embarrassing day, the day everything feels impossible.
And that's exactly the day we are going to talk about. Ready, Mary?
Ready, let's go back to that night. Her name was Fatima, 24 years old. Small town, tiny apartment, one fan on the ceiling that made a noise like tick 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 all night long.
I can already picture it.
She wanted one thing, a real job in a real company with a real salary. But every single job post said the same words, good English communication required. And every time she read those words, her stomach dropped.
Dropped like a fear feeling.
Exactly, fear feeling. So she did what most people do, she started studying. Books, YouTube videos, grammar apps on her phone until 1 a.m. every night.
Dedicated, I respect that.
Very dedicated, but John, here is the twist. After 3 months of studying like this, she felt worse, not better, worse.
Wait, what? How does more studying make you feel worse?
Because she was memorizing words but never saying them out loud. She could write a perfect sentence on paper, but if you asked her to say it, silence. She was hiding, protecting herself by staying quiet so nobody could hear her mistakes.
Oh, so she had the knowledge locked inside but too scared to open the door.
Beautifully said, and then, the night everything broke. Her manager sent a message at 9 p.m. Tomorrow, a foreign client is visiting. You will introduce our company, be ready.
Oh no, my chest just tightened a little.
Fatima did not sleep that night. She sat on her bed, phone in her hand, and called her sister crying. She said, I can't do this, I'm not made for English. Tomorrow I'm going to fail in front of everyone, I want to quit.
That's it, that's the exact moment we're always talking about, isn't it? The breaking point.
The breaking point, her sister didn't say much, just one sentence, you don't have to be perfect tomorrow, you just have to show up. Fatima hung up the phone, still scared, still shaking, but something small inside her decided, okay. One try.
My hands are literally tense right now, Mary. What happened at the meeting?
Morning came, the client walked in, tall man, serious face, notebook in his hand. Everyone in the office went quiet, and her manager pointed straight at her.
The moment,
her legs felt like water. Her hands were cold. She stood up and her voice cracked on the very first word. She said, our company makes good products and we want to help you. Simple, broken, slow.
That's it, that's all she said.
That's all, but here's what nobody expected. The client smiled. A real, warm smile. He said, I understand you perfectly. I like your confidence. Confidence, remember this word, it means feeling sure of yourself even when you're scared inside.
Wait. She was shaking, her English wasn't even perfect, and he called it confidence.
Because confidence isn't about perfect grammar, John. It's about showing up when you're scared. That's it, that's the whole secret. 3 months later, she got promoted. Today, she manages a full team and she speaks English every single day of her life.
And to think, one more night of I quit, and none of that would have happened.
One more night, that's all it would have taken to lose everything. And John, that's why we always say, never make a big decision about quitting on your worst night. Your breakthrough could be tomorrow morning.
Okay, I need a second. That story hits different every time.
It does, but listeners, here's the thing, knowing this story is not enough. You need to know how Fatima actually built that courage, and that part, almost nobody talks about it.
And that's exactly the part we're unlocking next, because if you only remember the story and forget the method, you'll be right back here in 3 months feeling stuck again. Stay with us.
Okay, let's build your vocabulary toolbox. These are the exact words you need to talk about your own journey with English.
Let's start easy. Give up, what does that actually mean?
Give up means to stop trying completely. Example, please don't give up on your English even if this week was hard.
Got it. Next, consistency. I hear you say this word every episode.
Laughs because it's the most important word. Consistency means doing something again and again, every day, even in small amounts. Example, 10 minutes of speaking every day beats one long study session on Sunday.
Consistency beats intensity. I like that.
Next word, comfort zone. This is where you feel safe, but you never grow. Example, speaking in front of your class is scary, but that's exactly where growth happens, outside your comfort zone.
What about fluent? Everybody wants to be fluent, but I don't think people know what it really means.
Good catch. Fluent means speaking smoothly without too many stops. But here's a secret, you don't need to be fluent to start speaking. Example, you don't need to be fluent today. You only need to speak a little more than yesterday.
A little more than yesterday. Okay, next, mistake.
A mistake is a small error, something wrong you didn't plan to do. Example, Fatima made 2 grammar mistakes in her sentence and it still worked perfectly.
Because the mistake didn't matter, the courage did.
Exactly. Next word, and you already know this one, confidence. The feeling of trusting yourself even when your voice shakes.
And breakthrough.
A breakthrough is a sudden big success after a long struggle. Struggle means a hard, tiring effort. Example, after months of small daily practice, she finally had her breakthrough moment.
Last one, improve.
To improve means to become better step by step. Not overnight, not perfect, just better than before.
Let's say them together one more time. Everyone repeat with us. Give up. Consistency, comfort zone, fluent, mistake, confidence, breakthrough, improve.
Pick just one of these words right now and make a sentence about your own life. Say it out loud. Yes, even alone in your room, especially alone in your room.
Now, here's something we've never shared on this channel before, and it might be the most useful 5 minutes in this entire episode. If you skip this next part, you'll miss the actual tool that turns everything we just talked about into a daily habit.
Okay, John, let's give people something they can literally do today. I call this the daily speaking system. 5 minutes, that's it.
Only 5 minutes? People are going to love that.
5 minutes, but done every single day. Step 1, morning mirror talk. When you wake up, stand in front of a mirror for 1 minute and describe your plan for the day in English. Simple sentences. Today, I will go to work. Today, I will eat lunch with my friend.
Even if the sentences are simple.
Especially if they're simple. The goal is not perfect grammar, the goal is moving your mouth, hearing your own voice speak English. That is step 1.
Okay, step 2.
Step 2, the repeat and replace sentence. Pick one sentence from today's episode. For example, I don't need to be fluent today, I only need to speak a little more than yesterday. Say it 3 times. Then replace a few words to make it about you. I don't need to be perfect today, I only need to try a little more than yesterday.
Oh, that's smart. You're training your brain to build new sentences, not just copy old ones.
Exactly. Step 3, the 60-second voice note. Record a 60-second voice message on your phone, talking about your day, your feelings, anything. Do not delete it, do not judge it, just save it.
Why save it?
Because after 30 days, you will listen back to your very first recording, and you will hear the difference with your own ears. That moment is powerful.
Step 4.
Step 4, the night word. Before bed, choose one new word you learned today, like consistency or breakthrough, and use it in one sentence about your real life. Then say goodnight to yourself, in English.
Mirror talk, repeat and replace. Voice note, night word, 5 minutes. That's genuinely doable even on a busy day.
That's the whole point, John. Small and doable beats big and impossible. Do this for 7 days and I promise you will already feel a difference in your confidence.
Now you have the story, the words, and the method. But there's one more thing, the questions almost every single one of our listeners is thinking right now. Let's answer them honestly. First question, and I think this is a big fear for many people. Mary, I'm already 25, 30, even 40. Is it too late for me?
Never too late, never. I know a man who started at 52 and 2 years later he was giving full presentations in English at his company. Age was never the real problem. Fear was the problem, dressed up as an excuse called age.
Oh, fear dressed up as an excuse. That's a strong line.
Next question.
I understand everything I read and hear, but when I try to speak, my mind goes completely empty. Why?
Because understanding and speaking are 2 different skills, using 2 different parts of your brain. Understanding is passive, information just comes to you. Speaking is active, you have to build it yourself on the spot. Think of it like a muscle. You cannot get strong by only watching other people exercise.
You have to lift the weight yourself.
Exactly. Next question, and honestly this might be the most common one. I feel so embarrassed making mistakes in front of others.
Oh, everyone feels this, including me when I started this job.
Here's a little secret. Most people are far too busy worrying about their own mistakes to judge yours. And remember, a baby never feels shame falling down while learning to walk. Give yourself that same patience.
One final question. What if I try for a whole year and I'm still not good? Maybe I'm just not talented at languages.
There is no such thing as not talented. There is only not consistent yet. I have never in my entire career met someone who practiced daily for a full year with zero improvement. If you feel stuck, the problem is usually your method, not you as a person.
Change the method, not the belief in yourself.
Exactly right, John.
Okay, let's bring everything together. Mary, 3 things people must remember from today.
Number 1, confidence matters more than perfect grammar. Fatima's shaking voice proved it.
Number 2.
Number 2, consistency beats perfection. 5 minutes daily using the speaking system will move you further than one long study session a week.
And number 3.
Number 3, you are not bad at English. You simply have not practiced speaking enough with the right method. This is fixable, it is not permanent.
Confidence over perfection, consistency over intensity, fixable, not permanent.
If you were thinking about quitting before this episode, please just give yourself one more week. Do the 5-minute system every day. Remember, Fatima almost quit the night before her life changed forever. You never know how close you are.
That line never stops hitting me.
Because it's true for every single person listening right now. This is not a race against other people. It's a walk with yourself. And you already took a step today just by staying until the end.
If this episode touched something in you, please subscribe to Slow English Learn. It's completely free, and it helps us keep making these for you.
And in the comments, tell us honestly, have you ever wanted to quit English? We read every single comment.
Next episode, we're sharing 5 daily habits that helped real learners become fluent, even with the busiest lives. You will not want to miss it.
Until then, do your 5 minutes today. Keep speaking and remember.
You are closer than you think.
This is Mary.
And John.
And this has been Slow English Learn. See you in the next episode.